So there's a couple of big developments happening with OpenAI, right? So this is an article from the Financial Times that was published on the 16th of July, so very, very recently, which is saying that OpenAI is going to take a cut of ChatGPT shopping sales so that it can generate more revenue for itself to help keep ChatGPT free, I presume. But what this means is that OpenAI is essentially going to be offering a checkout sort of experience within ChatGPT. So essentially sales that are made directly through ChatGPT. And essentially what's going to happen is that it will integrate it, and there is a partnership at the moment with Shopify and they haven't really commented a lot or at all on this issue, but essentially what we're seeing, what we're hearing is that Shopify has partnered with OpenAI to allow for a seamless checkout experience directly within ChatGPT, which will benefit obviously Shopify stores so that you're able to purchase directly from ChatGPT and its interface, right? And now the question that this begs is if there's going to be a bias towards a platform like Shopify, because ChatGPT is able to, well, or will be able to offer the checkout experience within ChatGPT, but only with Shopify based products. So, what this means is if you're an e commerce website that's not on Shopify, what does that mean for you? Does that mean that you are sort of negatively going to be reached, or does that negatively impact your reach and potential sales when users are going to be looking for your products on ChatGPT? But if you're not on Shopify, there will be a bias that's essentially against you because you're not on Shopify. Now, then it may be the case that OpenAI will expand this to other types of merchants and providers and CMS platforms, but it really begs the question of this type of technology, which, in my opinion, is going to be something that people will want and something that people will use. Because if you can go on ChatGPT and say, I'm looking to buy these trainers in a size 9, I want it to be this type of brand, I want it to be good for running uphill or whatever. And if ChatGPT is able to find you products that match that criteria, and allow you to buy them directly within the chat interface and you don't have to go anywhere, that's going to be great for users. But then the question is for the brands themselves is if you want to be actually considered for this checkout experience that's going to be native within ChatGPT, for example, you're going to need to, at this moment in time, probably think about being on Shopify. So it's a really interesting type of development, and you can sort of see no one's really talking about it. Probably, well, there's reasons why, but this again is really interesting when it comes into the whole AI search play, especially when it comes to e-commerce and e-commerce capabilities that are evolving with this technology. So it'd be interesting to hear your take on this. What do you think? Is this a good thing or a bad thing? I guess generally, but also maybe if we sort of split it out into like, is this good or bad for marketers, for brands, for users? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.